Morning. The next video will be how to create a sales invoice. There's multiple ways how to generate a sales invoice. You would be able to go into, by selecting the sales menu, you would be able to see either go into the sales delivery or the invoice function and create the actual invoice. First step, select delivery. Select full entry. Once a delivery has been completed, it has been posted and printed, you would see that then only the invoice button becomes available. Within the delivery screen, if the invoice button is selected, the system will automatically generate the invoice. If this is not a step that wants to be followed, by indicating what the BP number is, you would be able to close the screen, select invoices. You would at this point select a standard invoice or full entry, as this is not a credit note. Once selecting the full entry or all entry of the invoices, you would be able to select new. Once the site has populated, you would be able to select tab. A reference can be entered if you receive a specific reference from a customer. At this point, you would be able to select the specific customer that the order was generated for. Once the customer has been selected, you would see in the right hand side there is multiple drawers that can be selected to link the specific invoice to. Because we want invoices to be linked to deliveries, we would select the delivery selection. Once selecting the delivery selection, we would find the delivery that we were just in previously on the other screen, and we would see that there is one line to be selected and pulled across to the invoice screen. Once selected, you would see that the information and the line and all information that was captured on the sales order and delivery automatically populates on the sales invoice. It is not recommended to modify the unit price or the gross price on a sales invoice, as this is the same information that was captured on your sales order, as well as on your sales delivery, as well as on your sales invoice. If any dispute may arise, it is preferred to rectify the variance in price dispute by using a credit for price adjustment only. Once the invoice has been created, you would see currently no invoice has been created. You would now be able to select the create button and the sales invoice number will automatically generate. The only thing left to do is you would see that there is a post button. To post the invoice, it would mean that your financial transaction as well as your journal within the GL will automatically create once the post button has been selected. The trace file indicates the creation of the actual invoice. Within the actual invoice screen, you would see that there is a selection which is called Zooms and Accounting Documents. When selecting Zooms Accounting Documents, you would be able to tunnel directly to the journals screen where it will indicate the specific sales invoice that was just created. You would be able to go to the lines and review the value as well as the specific debtors, look at the debit and credits that it's created. First line being the debtors control, second line being the sale of goods. You would also be able to print the specific invoice. The invoice can then be printed and it can either be emailed to the specific customer, or if you do not send invoices to your customer, your outstanding statement can be sent to the customer at month end. That concludes the creation of a sales invoice.